What's going on, guys? This episode is brought to you by Manscaped and the Lawnmower 4.0 package. If you use code RBP at checkout, you get 20% off and free shipping. Go to manscaped.com/RBP to get the 4.0 package. I'm going to show you exactly what's in it. The 4.0 package is the ball toner and ball deodorant to make sure your junk smells good for your significant other. Get the nose trimmer to make sure you got no hairs and stragglers hanging about. And you get the 4.0 trimmer to make sure your junk is clean. I've had no cuts and no issues with this. And actually, it's pretty cool. I've been using it for my arms and legs as well. So it's a really good trimmer that way. You also get this really cool leather carrying bag, and you get a pair of boxer briefs that are very comfortable. Also new, Manscaped has come out with a body wash. The stuff smells really good. It's probably better than the crappy soap that you're using. So check out manscaped.com/RBP or use code RBP at checkout and get 20% off and free shipping. Thanks, guys.
That's it.
How hard is it to get back on a contest diet after you've been picking out for like 3 weeks?
I was ready for it, actually.
Oh, were you? Okay.
I kind of made myself sick. You see, I sent you that pizza and then like the Nutella pizza and everything.
Yeah.
I kind of made myself sick. And then I just every day in Miami, I went kind of crazy.
But that's a good trick. I've done that, right, Ben? If you eat until you get sick, then it's easy to go back on your diet.
Yeah, no, I threw up. I actually made myself sick twice and I threw up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Roman, what's up, man? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I just trained legs, so I have to do this lying down.
Are you that comfortable? Are you that comfortable with the podcast now that you do it sleeping?
Yes.
All right. That's good. That's good though. It's all right.
I've always done it.
You've always what?
Always done it sleeping.
How was your leg day?
Oh, it was okay. I had a little, I was going to squat, like free weight, and then I had a little twitch in my abductor, like piriformis there on the side.
Yeah.
And then I ditched the squats for today. And I thought, okay, we're going to train to live another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Holy shit, he is human.
Yes.
Then I did leg press.
Spot mechanics.
Are you, Roman, are you holding the phone?
Yes.
Your finger is covering. Your finger is covering it.
Oh, wait a second here.
There you go.
That's sustainable.
Growth hormone.
Your front delts are gonna burn out.
What
I'm gonna use the other one. Huh?
was it the good leg or the bad leg?
I always have tight like piriformis muscles on both sides.
I know, but today, was it the leg that you had surgery on, or was it the other leg?
Today it was the surgery leg because they had to actually take the piriformis off the bone to get to the hip and then saw it back on. And as we know, they had to do it twice, so it's a little, tighter than it probably has been before.
How bad does it scare you when something goes wrong with the surgery leg?
Not at all.
Don't you such a fucking bullshitter? You just said you stopped doing squats. It must have scared you a little bit.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to set a PR.
You set a PR every time you train legs?
That's what I'm going for.
The logbook.
I feel like
he doesn't have a log. He doesn't have a logbook.
Yes, he does.
Do you have a logbook?
In his head. He knows.
Roman, do you have a logbook?
I have a logbook. I write down every repetition I do since 2003.
You're a liar.
Holy fuck.
You're a liar. Are you serious?
Yes. And normally I would have all of those books, but in 2011, police raided my house and took the first 7 years of books.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
I never got him back.
Wait a minute. You can't just gloss over it. You can't just gloss over this. So why did police raid your house, and why did they take your journals of all things?
Some
can't talk about it. You want to skip this topic?
Yeah.
All right, let's skip the topic. Let's skip the topic. I just want to know why they took your training journals. What the fuck does that have to do with it?
He's a drug mule.
I don't even know that they also took that's what I thought. They thought I was the biggest drug dealer in the whole.
So they're like, maybe there's some phone numbers in these journals. So they took them all.
Mm-hmm. They also took a couple from a contest. You know, I had a leftover like an enema bag with the fluid in it. You know,
an enema bag.
An enema bag. You know, to make weight.
Okay.
They took that also.
Why?
Get that back? Yeah, because they thought it was drugs.
Not the enema bag.
Hey, wait, did you want that back?
Yeah.
No.
We can keep that. You were the journals.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Roman, you're the best, man. I swear to God. Ben, what's going on, man? How are you?
Yeah, good. We switched topics. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm not under investigation by anyone, so
okay.
life is good. Not that I'm aware of, actually. I might get busted, but
do you have any journals?
Not anymore. Actually, no, I do. It's all on my phone. It's a lie. I don't have a book, but everything.
So when you're done your workouts, you write everything down in
after
your book?
Not after my workout. No, I just leave it on my phone. It's all on my notes. Like if I go to my notes, I know.
I just log everything on my phone too.
Okay, wait. Just wait. Just wait.
I can't do the phone.
Yesterday.
I can't do the phone.
Okay, wait a minute.
Phone is too distracting.
Ben.
Yes.
After your workout, you put everything in your phone.
Oh, so before I train, about 30 minutes before, I get my phone out. I'm normally taking a shit, and I go back to the last leg day or whatever.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it in, and then I start going. Okay, I'm gonna. So I do 2 working sets on everything. So what I normally do is put a space in between, and then put what I am gonna try to get on the lift. So if it's like a hack squat, I did 8 plates last week. So maybe I did 8 for 8. So this time I'll put in there like 8, and I'll put in there like a times 9. So I want at least 9 on it. And then when I do the set, I'll go back in and I'll take the 9 out and put whatever I got.
Okay, so you have a journal.
Yeah, on my phone. I used to have a book, right? Like back in the day.
Justin, you have a journal.
Write things.
No, I just put it in my phone. I do exactly what Ben does.
Well, that's what I mean. Like by a journal, you have it in your phone.
Yeah.
I log everything.
And Roman, you have a journal.
Yes, but a written one.
So essentially, what you guys are saying is I could have been a way better bodybuilder if I had a journal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, we've been telling you this for a while now, man. This is not news.
Imagine how much better I could have been. What the fuck?
You should have won the Olympia on all the things that you could have done better.
I could have won the. Yeah, I got this far just by the fuck of it.
Pure luck, and yeah.
You have better legs than Guy if you had a logbook.
Oh, hey, take it easy.
No.
All right, so I got you guys on because we're trying to do these RBP awards. Well, I've been trying to do these RBP awards, and I realized that you can't really do awards with people that are actually in the running for the award.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
So I decided Roman hasn't competed this year. Justin just turned pro, so he was not in the running, and Ben's not a pro, and I'm retired. Well, I'm just saying.
Well, you don't have to clarify every fucking podcast, mate. You know, people know.
So I figure we are all, and I was going to get Paul on, but Paul's busy. So I figured we're all unbiased, so we can make proper judgments as to who we think belongs in each award. So do you guys want to go through them real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's go.
We're going to nail down the actual one here on this podcast. Okay. Because I have nominees, but we have to narrow it down all the way. And I don't want to do it by myself because people are going to shit on me. So if I do it with you guys, then you guys can take some of the brunt.
What do you think we're going to do? I'm going to shit on you too.
All right. So fan favorite, I have Nick and Hottie as nominees. Is there somebody better than both of them? And which one, if it's just those two? Roman, what do you think?
I can't think of anyone else, and I think Nick is more popular than Hottie because of the fact that he can actually communicate with the public.
Yeah, I think Nick does a better job of connecting with the people.
Mm-hmm. Ben?
I think Roman and Justin are now going to get death threats. So, Hadi.
What'd you say, Justin?
I love Hadi. I'm a huge Hadi fan.
Yes.
But I do think Nick may be the one for that award.
I'm going to go with Nick. I'm also unaware if Hadi has any type of YouTube channel or engagement. I don't see too much engagement going on outside of just the necessity, you know, where I think Nick really puts out extra content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you guys. It's more the interaction, I think, that makes Nick the favorite, because he's always on either the podcast or on his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's hustling. He's working.
Okay, so Nick,
I would be curious for, over the last year, how much has Nick's Instagram following grown?
Oh, crazy amount.
why did you say that?
Because I think at the beginning of the year, like in January or something like that, he wasn't that popular. He wasn't as popular as he's now.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to know how many followers he's gained.
Yeah, but
he's at 749,000 right now. I think he was around
before he turned pro. He had like 60,000 followers.
Wait a second.
Yes.
So I talked to Nick before he turned pro. I think he was sponsored by Condemn Labs, and Justin's right. He had like 60,000 followers at the beginning of this year. After the Chicago Pro last year, I think he was around 300,000 or 400,000. So he's probably gained another 300,000 or 400,000 just this year alone.
Now he's at 750.
That's a lot.
That's preposterous.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of things that contribute to that. I think winning, I think having his own YouTube channel that he's on regularly, I think being on the podcast, I think showing up at stores, I think all those things contribute to that popularity. But I think the main thing is probably winning those big shows and placing top 5 at the Olympia.
Yeah. Being a phenomenal bodybuilder helps, but he's also just very authentically and genuinely himself all the time.
Well, it's like me and Ben used to talk about Luke. You have the X Factor guy that can do the bodybuilding stuff, but also can do the social media stuff. And usually guys have trouble doing both. And Nick is very sound in both areas.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'll agree with you guys on that one. Most improved bodybuilder. I have Brett, I have Samson, Hunter, Regan, Ian.
I got to go.
And wait, I also have Nick.
Yeah. I think when you're looking at who improved from their previous showing to this year's showing, I think Brett wins hands down.
Well, but that was Brett's first. Wait a second. Time out. That was Brett's first showing as an open class bodybuilder, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he did 212 2 years ago.
Oh, he did 212. Okay. Yeah, that counts as bodybuilding. So, yeah. Okay. So, Brett, so is that your pick then? Justin?
I would for most improved. Yeah.
Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going for the most improved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roman?
I agree.
Okay. I'm just going to throw one caveat before, and not because I don't want to pick Brett, but I have to play devil's advocate. Nick went from 4th place in Chicago in his rookie debut to winning New York, winning the Arnolds, and placing 5th at the Olympia. That's a really fucking big jump from placing 4th at the Chicago in 2020.
That was his pro debut, right? Chicago.
Yeah.
But did his body like actually grow bigger, or like in Brad's case, or did he just get in better? He got in better shape and he changed his posing.
Yeah, so I'll agree with you 100%, Roman. It's not a matter of, if you're talking physical improvement, I would definitely, out of all the people I mentioned, I would definitely say Brett wins as far as physical improvement. But if we're talking statistical, most improved statistically, then it becomes tougher, right? So, and then, Samson also went from, placing in the top 5, sometimes out of the top 5, to placing in the top 3 at almost every show and then winning a show. So that's a big jump for Samson as well. Regan went from not really realizing his potential to winning Egypt. Ian was probably the most consistent bodybuilder this year. He did 4 shows and had an amazing year too. But to me, Ian's not most improved because Ian has always been pretty
like
good physically.
I feel like Ian in 2020 did a similar thing.
Yeah.
Not as good. It was a better, but only like it was better, but by this much.
Well, he won New York. He won New York, and he took 7th at the Olympia. So I feel like Ian's not. He just continued having a good career.
Yeah.
So we'll take Ian out of the running for most improved. So that leaves, and then we got Hunter. So Hunter won Tampa Bay, then he won Chicago this year. He won Tampa last year. He won Chicago.
He won Tampa. He won Tampa. Then got 8th at the Olympia.
Yeah, and then he won Chicago.
Then he did Chicago and 4th.
So the reason I have Hunter in there is because, and Ian debated this a little bit, but I think me and Guy kind of agreed on it, which was, I believe that going from 8th at the Olympia to 4th at the Olympia is like a huge deal, because you're basically going from a second tier to the elite tier or top tier, whatever you want to call it. So that's statistically also massive.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tough. Can we? Okay, let's play elimination. Can we say Reagan is probably not the most improved, because even though he won a show, his physique didn't change too much.
Yeah.
You guys agree with that?
Yeah, he just got it. He just got it right. You know?
Yeah. So that leaves Brett, Hunter, Nick, and Samson.
So I just think when we're talking about most improved, I think about the physique and how much transformed and evolved. Hunter got better, but not to the degree that Brett's body completely transformed.
Yeah. If you look at the absolute jump in physique, Brett has to take it.
You know what?
That's the important criteria when we discuss this. That's how I feel.
Ben, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Roman?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because sometimes winning a show is just a matter of being at the right time, at the right place at the right time.
Okay. Yeah. So this was the shit fest that we got into in the last one.
The ambassador.
Best ambassador. Okay, I want to clarify something. Wait. Can we please just wait a minute? I have to clarify something, because I read a lot of the comments on the last post. I just want to clarify this. I think Ian is a great ambassador. I think everybody that's on this podcast is a great ambassador, because to me, an ambassador is somebody that promotes the sport and promotes it in a positive way and brings people to bodybuilding. All of us on the podcast definitely do that. So I think we're all great ambassadors because we're bringing people to bodybuilding, but this award was for the best ambassador. Now, some people think the best ambassador can be controversial, and some people think that they shouldn't be. I think after reading a lot of the comments on the last post, I'm like, okay, you're right. You can have a controversial figure like Conor McGregor, who some people could feel like that's an ambassador. To me, that's everybody to each their own. To me, that's not like, to me, I'm like a George St. Pierre, right? The guy that your mom wants you to be like. That's what I think of as an ambassador, like a Peyton Manning or like a Tom Brady, or like those to me are, but that's my opinion of an ambassador. Now, in bodybuilding terms, I would point to someone like, the other thing I think that also discounts a lot of us from being the best ambassador is, because my criteria of ambassador is like the clean cut, wholesome person. And I feel like that eliminates a lot of people on the podcast, because we talk about a lot of nasty shit. We talk about fucking sex. We talk about drugs. We talk about fucking all this stuff. So it kind of eliminate, like if someone's mom watched this podcast, it'd be like, those guys are fucked.
Yep.
Right. So it's like, that's why when I think of a bodybuilding ambassador, I think of Brandon Curry, because I'm like, clean cut, has a family, always kind of says the right thing. I feel like that's my personal opinion of a good ambassador. So that's why I put him in here.
Yeah.
And then I have Flex Lewis also in here. And those are the two that I have as nominees. But if you guys can think of others or disagree with me, please tell me.
I think it's about current competing, right?
Yeah, currently competing. Has to be active.
Would Flex, Flex is supposed to do the Olympia this year. Would we consider him currently competing? Yes.
Do we consider Flex, because Flex didn't compete in 2021? Is he still considered active?
And he's never done an open show.
So do we take Flex out of the running?
I don't know.
Because Roman, because
right?
we just said Roman can't be in it because he's not active this year. So we got to say the same for Flex, I guess.
So then Flex is out, yeah.
Okay, so Flex is out. So that leaves Brandon Curry. Is there somebody else, you know, like Rami? Rami is a good.
What about Rami? I was going to say Rami, if you're talking about taking the sport and introducing new eyes to it and bringing people in, I think, and I'm not there, but I think that the people in the Middle East and Egypt in particular would really vouch for him. I think he's really struck a chord out there.
Well, demographic. The reason I wouldn't put Rami is just because again, like we said with Hadi, it's the interactive portion.
Yeah, but I think he is interactive when he's at home, you know.
Is he though? Like he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He doesn't really do.
No, but I hear he does a bunch of appearances.
Yeah, but if they're just in the Middle East, doesn't that kind of like, I don't know.
Well,
I mean, Brandon
Brandon's is just in America, then is there any difference?
No, you're right. You're right.
And do we have this has to be open bodybuilding, correct?
Yeah, it's open bodybuilding. First, before we go on, do you guys have the same idea of an ambassador as I do? Like, do they have to be the clean cut, wholesome, or does it matter?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, I do think when I think of an ambassador of the sport, you come to mind. And I'm not saying that to kiss your ass. I think that you genuinely put a lot of effort into promoting the sport in a positive.
Kiss your ass.
Look at Ben. Well, I'm not active. So
he wants that new contract money. Don't fucking listen to this guy.
I gotta smooth him.
No, I mean, I'm not active, number one. And number two, I'll say the same thing I said like earlier. It's like I've talked about a lot of fucked up shit on the podcast. Yeah. And I don't know if like that.
But that's the point. So take the competitive bit out of it, being active. We're all good ambassadors, but the best ambassador, I think we all take ourselves out of the running of being, well, I'm certainly not, but take ourselves out of running of being best. And that's where I think the confusion came last week, where it's like not saying Ian is a bad ambassador. He's a great ambassador, but you're probably not the best.
Dude, this is the thing. Like, it's a weird thing about the comments is people are like, Fouad's wrong. Ian's a great ambassador. I'm like, wait a minute. I never said, but we weren't saying good or great. We were saying best. And I think people are sadly mistaken if they think I think anything ill of Ian as ambassador, because the guy, I mean, we can list everything. Like, he's interactive. He's a great bodybuilder. He's consistent. He's health conscious. He cares about the sport. He is the definition of fucking bodybuilding.
He's a good husband.
Yeah, he's a good husband. He's got, he's got the whole family thing going on with the brother-in-law.
He coaches Chris.
He's a good coach. Yeah, there's a number of fucking reasons we could say he's a great ambassador. But and to some people, like I said, the wholesome thing doesn't matter to them. To me, it does. And you guys agreed. So that's the only reason I said Brandon, because he's got that wholesome figure. But at the same time, I'm almost contradicting myself, because if we look at Brandon, does he do as much as Ian does to bring people in? Right?
No, but then that's, is there a separation between you can be
promoter or ambassador?
You can be a great ambassador but not pull as many people in, but you're what the sport wants to project as the image, right? That's why population.
Yeah, that's why I made the distinction between Conor McGregor and George St. Pierre. Conor McGregor is definitely the numbers guy that brings in all the people, but George St. Pierre to me is the image.
Yeah.
Right. So
I don't think anybody's going to put Ian on the same pedestal that they put Brandon Curry on.
I think as far as like wholesome,
yeah, and obviously he has the accolades of being a Mr. Olympia, but yeah, that's tough because I know Ian put in a lot of work. He does engage with his fan base, and I think Ian does exemplify that
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's really tough. It's actually really tough when you start actually trying to like drill down on what someone does to affect the sport in a positive way. It becomes actually very tough to say like who is the best ambassador, because like I also put Nick in that category if you want the truth.
Yeah.
Nick has said some like funny shit on the podcast that some people might say disqualifies him.
Nick is like fast, but he also promotes bodybuilding in a very positive way.
Nick is a very positive person who's like, hey buddy.
Yeah, Nick's a sweet kid, and he's very genuine.
Okay, enough. Stop seeing the show.
Phoenix, what do you think?
Let's ask Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix, what do you think? Is Nick a good ambassador? Yeah,
Is Nick a good ambassador?
He said yeah.
What about Dada? Dada?
No.
Dada. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Come on, buddy.
Roman, what do you think? Is Nick in the running? Because we're talking about people that draw people into the sport who are a positive influence. And I mean, Nick does both those things.
Yes, actually, plus he has better contest placings than Ian.
Yeah, but you can't you can't have a Squirt King shirt and be the best ambassador. I'm sorry.
You can't have a what?
Do it.
The Squirt King shirt.
Squirt King shirt.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What'd you say, Justin?
Oh no, I was just asking Ben what he's saying. Ass man or a Squirt King shirt. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That.
So the Squirt King shirt, the Squirt King takes away from the wholesomeness. Is that what you're saying?
Like I mean, he's still phenomenal, but he just now can't be the best.
So he's like just second.
He's just you can't take best.
He's a hair.
By my definition, you can't be. Yeah,
he's a cunt hair away.
Yeah, he was 2 t-shirts off of being the best.
Nick, okay. Roman, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, imagine Jay Cutler back in the day with a shirt like that.
Yeah,
but
that would have destroyed the whole image.
See, the other thing I think about an ambassador, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like an ambassador has to bring people from outside the sport in instead of just bringing people that are kind of there closer. So but I think Nick does that too. I just wonder.
Nah, Nick is way too freaky for that.
So Nick's bringing people that are kind of there closer, but he's not bringing people from the outside in.
I think Nick and Ian consolidate us already.
Yeah,
the guys that are already in, they bring us even deeper in.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When I think of people bringing other people into the sport, I think it's someone like Chris Bumstead. That dude transcends bodybuilding.
Yeah. But in the open class,
right?
Who's the Bumstead version then of Chris in the open?
Yeah, that's tough. Someone needs. I'll do it.
You know what? This is the toughest part about it, because I want to say Brandon Curry, but when you think of actual numbers, Nick has brought in more people. And Ian probably has too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to Rami. I bet you, and we'll never know.
Rami has brought in an entire fucking country.
I suspect there are kids out in the Middle East that are now bodybuilding that had no idea what it was 2 years ago that now love it.
Well, I mean, Mo Shaban is a good example. Mo was like, Rami pretty much was Mo's like, Mo looked up to Rami, and that's why Mo Shaban started competing.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know if that's why he started competing, but that's what he said to me. That's what he saw what was possible. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I'm sure someone like Rami and Hadi also have done a similar thing in the Middle East.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If we're not thinking, if we're not being self-centered and thinking just America or just North America, then I mean, there's a whole region of the world that's probably more excited to bodybuild because of Rami.
Yeah, because it was always an American, right?
That's right.
Phil, Roden, Brandon.
So are we switching to Rami then?
Tell me anything controversial he's done. I mean, he might have said something controversial in Arabic. And I have no idea.
I'm actually, listen, now that you're saying it, I'm actually kind of leaning towards you're right. It might be Rami. Because if we're not being self-centered and thinking, oh, just North America, then it's like who has brought in more people when you think of that entire region of the world being more involved in bodybuilding because they're guys, Mr. Olympia.
Huge demographic.
Yeah. I suspect the North America demographic we're already accepting of bodybuilding. I'd imagine Rami brought it to being acceptable and this thing that is accessible in their region.
Roman?
Yeah, I think I have to agree.
I mean, you're on that side of the world. Do you hear about Rami more over there? I know you're not in the Middle East, but like, you don't hear about him any more in Germany than we do?
In Germany, probably if there was a FIBO or something like that, again.
Yeah.
he would have a line. But so would Jay still. But I can think. I think Rami is the man for that now.
Justin, what do you think?
That we have.
I can't disagree. I think Rami probably has a gigantic reach in the Middle East. And I know Brandon, he's a charming guy, and I think he's a stud, and I think he does a great job of representing the sport. But I don't know if he puts in the work to actually communicate with the people in the network the way that someone like Nick does.
Yeah, but Rami doesn't either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We don't see a lot of Rami online either.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like, here's the thing. I think if you had, like Roman was saying, Expo, if you had an Expo in North America, Canada, USA, whatever, they would all have big lines, right?
Yeah, of course.
Including Big Ramy.
That's right.
Then I think if you went to other regions of the world that didn't speak English, Ramy would still have his big line. The others would still have some people, but I think Ramy would just, wherever he went,
but I don't
like Bumstead, wherever they went, their lines would just be huge, no matter whether the fan could speak their language or not. You know?
But now we're going back to popularity, and that's not a good way to measure it, right? Because if we're gonna use lines, then we're using popularity. And there's more. We've already discussed and decided that there are more attributes to an ambassador than their popularity. Because, like we said, Conor McGregor is more popular than any other fighter, but he's not the ambassador according to our definition of wholesomeness and all that.
Yeah, but why? Because he's not. Whereas Ramy doesn't take himself out of the equation. He has the popularity as well, but he's not controversial.
I think I might be voting for Nick. The guy just did a fucking YouTube. Listen, the guy just did a YouTube video with his fucking dad, and he's baking cookies with his mom. I'm like,
what are the cookies called?
Yeah, they're asshole cookies. That's right. Oh, shit. But I don't think people are that.
I can't show that to my mom.
But I don't know if people are that soft anymore. I think the era of like the Wayne Gretzky.
You're contradicting.
I know
yourself.
Because I've read. No. I know I'm contradicting myself because I have to think of these things. There's a lot of people. There was a lot of opinions on the last podcast written out in the comment section, and they kind of swayed my opinion a little bit. And I'm still not about like controversy, but like when I think of like the Wayne Gretzky type ambassador, I don't know if this era is like if this era has that.
Yeah. Like maybe asshole cookies is exactly what bodybuilding needs.
Yeah, like asshole cookies are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is like, and Roman said he's a freak. So to us that are already in it, so guys that are thinking about competing, we've already accepted that. I don't think he's pulling in.
No. But this is why I thought of that. To the mom or whatever, not the mom. Let's say the 16-year-old kid. He's like, he's baking cookies with his fucking mom. Like he's like a regular dude. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he calls them asshole cookies, but he's still baking cookies with his mom.
Still there with his family. Yeah, I think he's a very wholesome young man
and he just did a training video with his dad and shit. Like you don't see Ramy and Brandon doing that kind of stuff.
It's true.
Those are good. Those are like, I don't think having a Squirt King shirt kind of is enough to destroy the rest of it.
If he didn't have those shirts, I'm probably on board with you 100%.
But what I'm saying is I don't know if those shirts are enough to discount.
His mum was wearing the Squirt King shirt.
That's what I'm saying. That makes it even better. Like, Roman, can Nick be the greatest ambassador, or do we have to go with Brandon or Ramy?
It is actually. I don't think we can decide that really. If we could make it, we could make a decision here, but it would still be disputed by the general public.
Everyone, you know what? Roman's right. No matter who we pick, someone's going to be like, no, this other guy's better. So we just have to pick who we think is best. This is the RBP Award, so it's our decision.
Why don't we go with the current reigning Mr. Olympia?
I'm going Ramy.
I think out of everything we've said,
Ramy is the cleanest.
He's the cleanest.
Ramy, yes.
Okay.
And he's probably introduced bodybuilding to more newbies in the last 12 months than anyone else, I think.
Okay. We'll go with Ramy. Breakout star of 2021, Nick Walker, Brett Wilkin.
I got to go with Nick. Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah.
Ben?
Nick.
Oh, you said Nick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all agree with that, obviously. Best overall season. This one was actually kind of tricky, but I'll say mine last, but we have Nathan, who won the Arnold UK and then 2 other shows. We have Ian, who won 2 shows, took 2nd at the Arnold and 7th at the Olympia. And we have Nick, who won New York, the Arnold, Ohio, and 5th at the Olympia.
Can I throw one in the name? A name in?
Yeah.
I think Hunter had a hell of a season. I'm not being biased.
No, that's true. He won Chicago.
He wins, and then you jump into the 4th in the world. I mean, that's got to be
that's phenomenal.
I think Hunter's in the running for sure.
Yeah, I do think Nick with the Arnold, Ohio win and the top 5. I mean, that's an incredible.
So I'll say this. Tell me if you guys agree with this. I think the only reason Nathan would be eliminated is because the loss. Because the other 3 don't have a loss.
I also think the other 3 have been at the Olympia.
Yeah.
The prestige, the prestige of the show, the level. Like the Arnold Classic and then the Olympia are 2 big fucking shows.
So Nathan gets honorable mention, but because the 2 biggest shows aren't there, we'll have to take him out of the running. So then we have, I think Hunter's out because it's only 2 shows and the others did 3 and 4.
So what was it, breakout star of the year? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I still look at this as
no. This isn't breakout. This is best overall season.
Best overall season. Okay. Yeah.
So the reason I would take Hunter
Nick, what did Nick do? New York?
Nick won New York, won the Arnold's, and then fifth at the Olympia.
Well,
that's hard to beat.
Made more money than Hunter.
Well, if we're taking money into it, then Ian had a good money season too.
Well, Ramy shit on everyone then.
Well,
yeah. Let's take money out of it. Money's not.
No, I know.
So I'm just saying the number of shows. To me, it's a 2-man race. It's Ian and Nick, because Ian he won 2 shows.
Yeah,
second at the Arnold, 7th at the Olympia. But I still go to Nick just because he won the Arnold and he had a better.
It has to be Nick because he beat Ian at the Arnold. And then he beat him again at the Olympia.
No, but
he won New York.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I think it's the number of shows.
The only thing Ian did was the only thing he did better than Nick was win 1 extra show. But
he won 1 extra show.
But in the 2 shows that they were in, Nick beat him in both of them. So it has to be Nick.
Roman?
I think Nick as well. And because New York is the 3rd highest ranked show in our world.
Yeah.
Arnold is the 2nd highest show. And then he placed higher than Ian at the Olympia. And that's that.
And that's that.
Okay, so most potential. This is a big one. So I have Brett, Regan, Quinton, Raphael, Baruz, Samson, Amir, and Hector. But Hector didn't compete this year, so I have to take Hector out. Right? Okay, so Hector's out because he didn't compete. So do I have to? You guys know who Amir is? Justin, you know who Amir is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Roman, you know who Amir is? Yeah, okay. Roman, your mic is off. I think you did that on purpose, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, let's go one by one. Amir, most potential? He's 22 years old. He just took 2nd at the last show he did. I can't remember what it was.
He's 22.
He's 22, yeah.
Actually, he's a friend of mine.
Okay.
He lives like 30 minutes from here.
Oh, shit.
Does that mean you think you should win?
Yes. Because he's that good. I've never in real life he's that good.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. There's an easier way to do this.
Because we all know who he is.
I'm going to put him up. I'm going to put him up. No, I'm going to put him up. I just want to ask you guys this. When we say most potential, we're talking about who's most likely to place the highest out of the people we're mentioning. So this is Amir. He's 22 years old. Does this guy have the most potential out of everybody I mentioned.
He has a fucking back too. His back is good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How tall is he, Roman?
That 5.
He's next to
5'11".
Raphael here. He's as tall as these guys.
Oh shit, yeah, he's a big. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
This is Baruz, who I got.
So all 4 of them, shit.
Yeah, these all 4 of them are in the most potential. So I'm going to take
His legs are a little behind.
Yeah, they could be thicker.
Yeah, but he hasn't. I mean, he's fucking good.
I'm not gonna put him in the most potential category. Let me ask you this, Roman, because you know him.
Yes.
I feel like he might be the kind of bodybuilder that as he grows, his waist will grow with him.
Might lose his lines.
Yeah.
I feel like Quentin, when it comes to the most potential, really ticks all the boxes.
I agree that.
Before we move on to Quentin,
yeah.
Before we move on to Quentin, I'm just asking you, Roman. I know you're his friend, so you can't. I don't know what you want to say, what you don't want to say, but I feel like this is like an even physique, right? But he's got to blow up these legs a bit. He's still got to get a little more thickness to the chest and arms. His waist is good here, but I feel like as he grows, is that waist going to grow with him?
He has done men's physique, the board shorts thing before that.
Yeah,
his legs look. Is that Photoshop?
This is morphed. This is normal.
Okay. His legs look good there on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his waist has gotten a little bigger. Yeah.
So you can see this is where I'm talking about. See the thickness here. It looks good here. It's not a big deal, but any bigger, and then it starts to become an issue when you start to match the rest of his body.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about
those calves, by the way.
When we're talking about potential
calf on that cunt.
Yeah, I know. Look how long that is. So we're talking about potential. We're talking about like who's most likely to do well in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
I still think Quentin. That's the one I put him on the list.
I'm going to say Regan.
Nah.
Okay. Are we narrowing it down to? Okay. Are we taking Baruz off the table?
Yes.
Is Baruz going to end up being like the next hottie?
This guy's very good, by the way.
He is very good.
Here's what.
This is like 255 pounds.
Oof.
That's a good physique, man. It's a good fucking physique.
He's in shape as well. Both of them are getting great shape.
Yeah, peeled.
Look, here he is next to Raf.
No, Milos.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, we got to make some decisions, guys. Let's go. Brett,
I'm saying Quentin.
I'd say Quentin. That's where I'm at.
With his frame,
overall potential, with what you could do with that frame and that physique. Who can really?
That's the thing. It's almost like Ronnie had the frame to hold it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not going to fight you guys on that one, man. Quentin with like 10 more pounds of muscle in the right place is going to be hard to beat for anybody.
Yep, I agree with that.
Okay. Biggest upset. I have Ian beating Kuklo at the Arnold's because they were kind of lined up after Texas. Rolly taking 4th in Chicago was a shocker to everybody. Nathan taking 4th in Prague was a shocker to everybody. And Sean Clarita winning an open class over Regan, Sergio, and
you kind of have to have Hunter. You have to have Hunter coming 4th in there as well, I think.
That wasn't an upset, though.
I'd say as big as an upset.
It's a shocker. I know it's a shocker, though.
Who gets the award?
No, but these are...
No, what I mean is I remember...
Okay, fine. Let's put Hunter in there, too. Hunter taking 4th.
What I mean is no one was talking about that happening, you know, when we did all the breakdowns.
What about Clarita losing the 212 title? I mean, that was an upset for
Maybe we should change it to biggest shocker. That way it can be good or bad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's change the title to biggest shocker. And then we'll put Hunter in there. And then also Clarita's. I don't know if Clarita's loss was a shocker, though, because a lot of people had.
Yeah.
thought Derek could win.
You also said we're still open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clarita's loss is not in the open.
That's right. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think out of the ones I mentioned, or if there's other ones that you guys want to add, because we added Hunter. I'm going to say Sean Clarita winning.
Yeah, I think that was pretty shocking.
Was the biggest shocker. Like, he beat fucking Regan and Sergio.
It was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't know who else. I'm sure other guys did that show that were big names too, but I can remember him beating Regan and Sergio, which is crazy. So, you guys agree with that, Ben?
I'm totally on board with that.
Roman? Okay.
Yes.
So, Sean Clarita. Okay, best arms.
Nick.
Roman?
Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah.
Best legs. I have Shaban, Rami, Quinton, Hadi. I don't know if you guys want to add anybody else.
I like Shaban's legs. I think
They're a standout body part. Yeah.
they're very good.
Yeah. Roman, you seem like you have somebody in mind.
Hardy is more fibery and dense, shredded.
More separated. Hotties are
The lines are deeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaban is more like, bubbly, like bulgy.
Very big, but
let's take a look. At that
And
point,
also, are we talking about overall leg development or just these quads, right?
no, because we're talking about hamstrings too.
Yeah, I think Hadi might
call Shaban's hamstrings, to be honest. I just know how crazy his quads look like in his front shots.
Okay, so this is Shaban's legs from the front. Crazy, but to separate. But this is also not. This isn't dieted down. Wait.
So that on the right side of that, yeah.
That's fucking nutty, man.
Yeah, that is nutty. Does he have a hamstring shot, like a side shot?
I don't know if he's going to turn around. I don't know if I want to wait, but is this like a new page?
There's a rear.
Yeah, he got hacked.
Oh.
How the fuck is everyone getting hacked?
Those legs are crazy.
They look as big as Rami's.
Yeah.
It's the problem is that's quad. So what are we saying about hamstring though?
I can't find it. Let me go to his tag.
There's one from the rear.
Where?
The rear.
Where?
In the middle, last row,
bottom
in the middle.
Okay, so he obviously turns around here.
This isn't fully dieted down then. Let me see if there's a tagged photo. Let's see anything here.
Well,
there's a side test.
Where?
Chest. It's right in the middle. Up one more. Right there. Oh shit!
Let's wait.
All right, we'll wait. Those are crazy legs, man. Fuck. And do calves count as part of the legs? Because
they should.
And his calves aren't up to par with his quads. That's for sure. Not that they're bad, but like.
Okay, well,
I don't think much is up to par with these quads.
His quads are crazy. Yeah.
And his hams are a bit overshadowed by the quads there.
Yeah, he's mostly.
They're good hams. They're good hams
overall.
Let's take Hadi's first. Let's take a look at Hadi.
I think Hadi's got a better hamstring.
Hadi has better hamstrings.
Hadi. Yeah, that matches more. His quads aren't as impressive, but the leg is more symmetrical.
He posted a video of his legs not that long ago where he's doing like a little little quad wiggle and stomp.
Look at the fucking separation in his quads. It's from the front. Oh, it's a video of something.
That video right there. Just look fucking nuts. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at his hams and glutes.
I think Mo's quads are more impressive.
Yeah, but overall,
for the whole leg, even his calves are better.
But that's only because his quads are smaller, so they match everything.
There's not much.
But that's a better leg in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about, we're talking just most impressive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking most impressive legs, not most impressive quads.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. We'll go with Hottie. Everybody go with Hottie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Best back. I got Phil Klahar, Justin Rodriguez, Brandon Curry, and Regan. I think I might say Regan.
Best. Are we saying best back shot?
No. Just back. Just back.
Okay, then I'm gonna say Brandon.
I'd say Brandon.
Roman?
It's the thickness and bubbliness.
And the tiny waist on the rear double as well.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Although Regan has some good insertions like the lower lats and everything. But I think Brandon is still better.
Yeah. It's very
He's so wide when he pulls that rear lat spread as well. It's so wide.
Yeah.
And even in the front shots, just his front double is.
I can't find one back shot. It can't be that great.
That's bizarre. Oh, it's crazy.
Google him.
What the fuck, Brandon? Post more back shots.
That is kind of bizarre to have a back.
Google.
He doesn't have
Google.
to.
I mean, I understand when I go to my page and don't see many.
All right, let's go to Google.
I feel you.
Pornhub. I wasn't looking at Pornhub, I swear.
Yeah, just Dave's Killer Brand. That's a news site. That's Pornhub.
That's a new one. It's not sex. It's different.
It's not sex. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Type in back double bicep or something.
It's right here.
Rear lat spread.
It's right here. It's right there.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
There it is.
Yeah. And I think his rear lat spread might even be more impressive.
His rear lat spread is wild.
Yeah, Brandon wins.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
No, we just said, wait a minute. Wait in a minute.
There it is. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. pretty impressive.
Like Regan's got a pretty looking back. Like it's nice and like Roman said.
Wait a minute.
Training in the gym. Yeah.
No, give me a stage shot from the Olympia. Or not even from Egypt. It's from Egypt.
Doesn't mean it doesn't fucking count because it's in the gym. It's still his fucking back.
I mean it's very good. He's got a phenomenal back. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm sure Brandon Curry could take a pretty impressive back shot.
I will. Okay, I'll agree with you guys. I'm just being an asshole now. Okay. Brandon Curry.
Busted looking at Pornhub and
oh fuck it. So you guys don't look at porn? Is that it? Now I'm the only because it's in my search.
I don't have to search it. I have it saved in my my favorites. I haven't searched it.
It's already open on your phone at all times.
Yeah, it's open tab all the time.
Surely you can just go and put the name in the URL. Like why you?
What's your favorite?
Go to Google.com and then
no, I did do that. It still comes up in your search.
What's your favorite category?
Justin. What in Pornhub?
Yeah.
Justin, what's your favorite category? No, is it like no fingers?
Yeah, it's got to be amputees. Has to be. I feel like I connect.
Okay.
Are we close enough that I can make those jokes now?
Yeah, it's fine, dude. You posted a picture of my naked
your sock. Your cock sock. Yeah, no, seriously, do you get offended by that shit or no?
No, not at all, dude. I don't care.
Good. I didn't know how big an asshole I was being.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
No, what's your favorite category? Seriously.
Seriously now.
I'm a blowjob guy. I need girls to be efficient with the mouth.
That's why I signed you.
Cum shots is my favorite category.
Yeah, yeah.
We already established, Roman, you like the montage cum shots.
Yeah.
Oh no, see, I know. No, I can't do compilations. I have to be invested.
No, I want the build up and the.
I have to be invested in that girl, in that one.
No,
I have to buy into the story.
I'm like Roman. I just like fast.
I don't have time for that.
Show me as many. I want as many as possible.
Yeah, I mean,
no. Don't get me wrong. I'm skipping. I'm not watching the whole thing, but it has to be the same. I'll go fast track it. There. That's good. Different position, same girl, crack on.
I do that sometimes, but I like a good compilation.
And the compilations if it jumps right in the middle, right as I'm ready to blow my load, and it skips to something else, just God damn it.
Yeah. But if you think no.
Here's the thing. Time it right. You can't always time it right.
I pick it based on the chick, right? So I'm into that girl. If it jumps off of her just as I hit my load and it jumps to some ginger girl, no offense, ginger girls, but if it jumps to some
you don't like ginger girls?
There's better options out there. Look, I'm at a buffet. I can pick what I have, right? I pick the one that I want. I don't want to.
If you get a good compilation, you can blow your load anywhere in the compilation.
Yeah, but say you go, okay, this bit here.
Why are you so picky? Why are you so picky?
Listen, because you get to be picky.
Don't get me wrong. I will do it. I'm not
on porn. Porn is the time where you can be fucking picky.
True.
Roman, what are you shaking your head at? You're the someone who said you like compilations.
No, I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
You're agreeing with what? What are you agreeing with?
With what Ben said.
Sometimes you just want to find the right one.
Ben is not agreeing with you, Roman. He's saying you should find one that you like.
But okay, now then I got it wrong.
I'm saying I'm going to be really fussy about the porn that I blow my load over, because I get to do whatever I want on the porn.
I'm not that fussy. I'm not having a great time with myself. I'm just getting a job done.
I'm having a great time with
Actually,
myself.
You know what really discourages me? If I'm in the middle of it and I'm ready to blow my load and all of a sudden it jumps to a new video and there's a huge black cock.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. And you can never control the big black cocks on the
See?
What if it's a big white cock? Are you okay with it then?
Totally cool. Yep.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to.
What?
It's way less offensive.
Oh my
Come
God,
on.
what the fuck?
It's just more relatable.
What's wrong with you guys, man?
I have a huge white dick. I want to see a huge white dick.
Hey, if you're in the supermarket and you shout out cock or you shout out black cock's way more offensive. It just is.
I'm brown, so I can, if I see a white cock or a black cock, I don't care. It's relatable either way to me.
Just somewhere in the middle. You're floating.
Doesn't bother me. Yeah. So
did you actually know, this is important?
Okay.
That there are sites on Instagram that are called No Fab Nation, No Fab International, and they're like they are
anti-fat,
and they're telling young,
girls,
adolescents like us, girls as men and women, telling them like, don't jerk off, don't.
Okay,
yeah,
don't masturbate.
Movement is a big movement. People think
don't masturbate.
Porn is ruining.
Yeah,
really?
You're gonna ruin your life with it, and like shit like that.
Yeah, you're destroying your prime.
My life got so much better as soon as I could masturbate.
Wait a minute. Better. You guys have to admit, too much porn can be bad.
Yep, I agree with that. And I think if we also grew up from an adolescence with the access to ass to mouth on our phones at 11,
yeah, that would fuck me up.
Fuck up our relationships coming into adulthood.
Yeah, like if I could see the stuff I could see now when I was 11, then I tried to fuck a girl, it would be way different.
Yeah.
And I'd be really desensitized to shit like early on. Like, man,
right. You remember how exciting boobies were?
I
think about that first time you see
I used to jerk off to the Sears catalog in the bra section when I was like 10.
Yeah, dude, that's banging. That's good.
Lara Croft and Tomb Raider.
Yeah, video games, like PS1.
Video game.
No, but wait a minute. Seriously, going back to porn. If you look at porn like every fucking day or a whole bunch of times in a day, and then try and have a relationship with a girl, your relationship's not the fucking same.
Yeah.
But also, my decision making after I've released is much better.
Of course.
And I can't always fuck. So
hey, I'm not saying you shouldn't jerk off or shouldn't look at porn. I'm saying if you're
Roman is. Roman,
he's saying they are. He's saying they are.
You know how offended he is.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, if you're a porn addict and then try and have a normal relationship with a girl, the girl is either going to hate you because you're trying to fist her, or you're not going to be able to fuck her properly because you.
Or she's going to marry you like Romans did.
So Roman's compilations. Ben, what's your favorite porn? You said.
Didn't. I can.
Cuddle
I like a tattooed chick.
So you like, what is it called? What do you search? Do you search tattoos?
Yeah, you go on to one of the sites.
Yeah, but tattooed girl does what? That's what we want to know.
Anything?
Oh, I can a blowjob on a tattoo. Yeah, blowjob tattooed girl. Yeah, I'm good.
Tattooed hand, just going to town. That's
so blowjob, tattoos, compilations. I'm Pogs.
You're what?
You're what?
Pog.
Pog?
The fuck is a pog?
Like slammers and pogs?
Fat ass white girl.
That's why. Oh, see, I'm the fucking. I almost said skinny when I went into my search. I'd almost, if I didn't go tattoo, I'd type in skinny. That's what I would do.
You like skinny?
Skinny?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. I want like, you remember Victoria, you were talking about like back when we were 10, 11, Victoria's Secret models. That's my jam.
Nah, it's too prissy for me. I'm right here.
The whole night.
Right here.
Oh.
Click on it. Go into it.
Fat.
No.
Fat meaning a nice round onion butt that you screw her doggy style.
Oh.
Gives the right amount of cushioning. See? That's
onion gives me indigestion, so I'm out.
I would show you the images, but then my show would get canceled. So leave that out. You can search it for yourself.
I'm a pog guy too, Brad.
Ian would have clicked on it.
Fuck off. Because Ian's real and I'm fake. That's why, right?
Ian's a true ambassador for bodybuilding.
Can I please actually, since you brought that up, fucking Ben, I have to touch on this point too, because it irritated the fuck out of me. People think controversy and being real is synonymous, and it's not. Because John Meadows was one of the realest motherfuckers I knew and wasn't controversial at all.
Nope.
So you don't have to say controversial things to be real. Everybody on this podcast is fucking real. Okay. Ian's just a fucking savage and will say more than the rest of us. That doesn't mean he's more real. He just doesn't give a shit, which is awesome. And that's why we love him. But real to me is what we all do here. I know Roman has hemorrhoids. I know shit about Ben. I don't want to say. I know I'm learning shit about Justin. Mm-hmm. I've talked about anxiety. We talk about our cycles. We talk about, listen, the point of being real is, the personality of the person you're listening to. It's not like none of us are putting on a fake personality so people can watch.
Listen, you can still be real without saying everything all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if I think of,
do you know what I mean?
Listen, do you think when I think John Meadows, do you think real? Right? Like John Meadows is real, correct? We would all say he was real. When I think of Seth Feroce, you think real, correct?
Yeah.
Seth is a real motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Seth doesn't say controversial things.
No.
He says what he thinks, but he kind of is always positive. He's not very controversial, but he'll give his opinion just the way most of us do. And some of us are a little more savage than others, and that's great. But people need to remember, because, and I'm not saying this about Ian as much as I'm saying it about other channels. So there's some channels out there that are fucking drama-based channels. And people are like, oh, that guy's real because he says all the fucking bad shit. I'm like, no, you don't have to fucking say bad shit to be real. That means you're just saying bad shit to say bad shit. It doesn't make you any more real than anybody else.
Some people are just filling a niche, and sometimes polarizing shit is the niche they're filling.
That's right. So I just wanted to bring that up. And like I said, it's not about Ian as much as it is about other channels. But I just want to pull the example of, like, when you say real, I think of John, I think of Seth, I think of a lot of people that I can think of as real that are still, don't get into those kind of things. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So now Roman interrupted with porn. Back to the awards.
That's what I'm here for.
Best chest. I have Brandon Curry and I have Akeem and Hadi. Anybody else want to add? I think Brandon Curry fits this one pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oops. That was a mistake. Brandon Curry.
This is Google.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the back shot we were looking for. Chest.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, fuck.
Look especially
look at that. Even in a lat spread, it's like thick as fuck.
Yeah, how it ties into the shoulder.
Yeah,
like the lines. It's nice.
Yeah, it's really broad and wide, but it's also very round.
Yeah. Okay.
He has never had an injury there.
Should we show Akeem just in case for reference?
Yeah.
Akeem. See if we have a opposing shot here. Oh, it's side of the leg. That's a front double. Here's a side chest. I got to go Curry on that one.
Yeah.
Ben?
You can even see like when he goes into a front double that his chest doesn't. He doesn't lose depth in his chest.
Ben, you going Curry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best waist. I have Quint, Nathan, Raphael, Regan, Samson, Hector. Hector didn't compete. I'm going to take him out. And Brandon Curry.
I think Quentin honestly has the best of these guys.
Is Nathan's waist too long?
I think Nathan's is more of an illusion due to his high lats and his long torso. It's not that he doesn't have a small waist, but Quentin
I can agree with that.
has a very, very small waist.
There's a lot of comparisons between Nathan and you on that shot, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
With your shots and Nathan's, I saw a lot of similarity.
Yeah, they're pretty similar, like my front lat and front double.
Yeah.
I don't think my torso is as long as Nathan's, but
no, just the illusion though. You know that,
right? It's the high lats and the longer torso.
Yeah. Quincy, Brandon's is fucking good, you know.
I think Raphael's is like pretty crazy, man. This is Quint's waist though. That's fucked up mirror. This is Quint's waist.
Pull up that front lat spread of him on stage. Like, look at that.
It's washed out. One sec. This is just him standing here. I think Raphael's is better.
You think?
I mean, his is smaller because his shoulders are so wide. But, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let me just go to Raphael's page real quick. Raphael Brandao. Okay. I just feel like he's aesthetic, like his abs are like aesthetically shaped. And let me see a better shot here. Like here.
The dude has no nipples.
They're underneath his pecs.
You notice that?
Mm-hmm. Look at this.
I think him and Samson next to each other.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna take Samson out because Raphael beat Samson in the waist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So I'll take Samson out. So that leaves Quint, Raphael, Curry, and Regan.
I think with how much size Curry carries and still maintaining that waist is really impressive.
Regan in the running. This is off-season shot.
Not these shots. She needs to find a stage shot of him.
That's a still.
No, I'm going Brandon or Raphael.
Yeah, I agree.
There's just another one. Yeah, okay. I see that too. So you said Brandon or Brandon?
Brandon or Raphael. I'm going to go Brandon.
I would go with Brandon over those two.
No.
I'm also impressed with Brandon's waist from his back double as well.
Roman? I'm going to go with Raphael.
Yeah, it might be Raphael. If we're just looking at the waist itself.
No. I would have to see them next to each other.
Well, you're not going to see them next to each other, so you have to pick.
Yeah. So I'm going with Raphael. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to see in that last shot you put up. I might go Raphael too.
Brandon's is a little more like, not that it is distended, but it is more distended.
A little bit of a turtle shell where
exactly.
Here's the thing as well. I think
vacuum.
Brandon's is a little bigger, but he's bigger. So
yeah.
The perspective of it is thrown off.
Yeah, if Raphael carried the amount of muscle that Brandon has, I'm sure his waist wouldn't be.
Okay. Best coach, we already gave it to Matt Jansen. Most shredded, we have Ian, Nick, and Hottie. I almost want to say Ian for most consistent, but Nick is also just as consistent.
Nick's nailed it every time.
But so is Ian.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it's Hadi. Hadi only did one show.
Hadi only did one show, and so if we're saying
who's he's 100% record.
Yeah, but somebody does 4 shows, right? It's better. It's harder to nail it 4 times.
Yeah.
So this
but
is
that's not what we discussed.
Yeah, you're about the most shredded.
The most shredded. You're right. The most shredded. You're right. The most shredded.
Do you think Ian was more shredded than Nick? Like, I think Nick's best was at the Arnold.
Honestly, it's like parsing fucking, it's splitting hairs. Like, they're both fucking grainy as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you say how? I kind of want to say Hadi.
I can only see Hadi as well. Because
is Hadi more shredded, or is he just more mature?
That's a part of it.
That's part of a shred. Yeah, I guess it's part of being the shredded look. Yeah. Yeah.
The fiberness, that.
I mean, look, I even remember Nick. I remember Nick saying backstage. I remember Nick and Ian both said Hadi backstage was just like, what the fuck is that?
I think if you lined all 3 of them up at this year's best next to each other, Hadi would probably be the standout.
Which would make sense because he's only got one show to aim at and consistency,
Yeah. But again, the criteria is,
I don't think it's far off, but I think Hadi is.
Oh, that's not even this year. This is this year, I think. Wish I could fast forward these things. I hate fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? When people put up lifts.
Yeah, that.
And you see them walk from behind the camera to the rack, set up. It's like it's full.
Yeah. Okay, so this is this year.
Kills me.
Tough to judge from that photo, I guess.
Yeah, watch that video.
If it plays, there we go. I don't know. It's hard to fucking tell. They're so. I mean, if we're saying maturity matters, then maybe.
Hadi wins.
Roman, what do you think after seeing this?
I still think Hadi.
Justin?
Man, I think Hadi. I hope he hits that like oblique shot with his hand in the air.
Ben?
Head to toe, Hadi.
Yeah, it's tough to dispute.
I think, and that's what I mean, like head to toe, like every single body part, I think he's consistently, how some people have, like Ian's glutes are like fucking paper thin. But I feel like, and you have to get a stage pitch. You can't use Ian's garage shots or anything,
Garage. Okay. The maturity is not the same, but the conditioning, I mean, fuck, he's dry as fuck and paper thin there.
That's insane.
What is this?
Look at the legs. Like, it's just
nuts.
Guys, this is harder, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that picture. I don't know if these pictures are edited.
Like, this is harder than what we just looked at.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is harder.
Yeah. And that's kind of his trademark thing. I mean, it's
the thing is though, Hadi at finals, and they're on stage together. And this thing, are you taking Ian Olympia? Because I don't think that was Ian's best look, right?
It doesn't matter what you take. We're saying most shredded. We're saying most shredded.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think he was better. Well,
I'm saying Ian.
Yeah, I'd go with Ian. Look at that quarter. Look at that quarter turn. Look at his obliques in that shot. It's nuts.
Hadi's not this hard.
No, look at his leg in that far right shot.
Hadi has more maturity, like a little. He has more muscle, so it looks different. But if we're saying most shredded, like most conditioned, I think Ian is more conditioned.
I agree. I would go with Ian.
Off these pictures, I agree.
Wait, here's a video of the Olympia, I think. Is this for the Olympia? Yeah. So this is the same quality as what we just looked at, but he looks drier than Hadi did.
Yeah, the lower back is drier.
He's drier. Everything looks harder, man, and drier.
The side of that leg is just unbelievable.
Okay, so then we just have to say, I think this is Nick down here next to him. No, that's both him. Okay, so then we just have to say Nick. They're there next to each other.
Both of them,
dude.
So Nick Walker. See, most shredded. Let's go down a little bit to.
I think he just back shot like yesterday of a rear double.
This is hard.
Look at that one right there, backstage. Yeah.
I think Ian's harder.
Go back real quick. Look up that one on the top left. No, you went past it. It's one of him, just his glutes. You already went past it.
1 second. Oh no.
Yeah, but it's off stage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was. It was backstage.
Yeah, I mean that's really close to what Ian looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down, see if we.
Let's go with Ian.
Yeah.
Look at that. That shit's fucking. That's tough to beat, though.
Yeah, but that's edited.
Yeah. Is this more real?
And you also can't just go with who's you like better in each shot. Because you look at that rear double and it's hard to not choose.
They're next to each other. Ian's not in his pose though. You can tell.
He's not in it. And that's what I mean. I'm going off of where, because I was like 5 rows back or whatever, right? And I had Hadi in my head, from what I can recall, Hadi being more impressive on stage.
But when you say more impressive, are you talking muscle size and separation, and not necessarily condition?
No, I'm doing condition.
Yeah,
because in my head I had Hadi as the most conditioned in the whole show.
Okay, well, what are we saying then?
But what I'm saying, off the pictures you've just shown, if I disregard what I saw at the Olympia, I go Ian.
Yeah, I'd go with Ian, just off of what we're seeing. Hey, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Ian, though, that's my pick.
Okay, the next two you can't really judge, so I don't even really know if I want to. We have strongest bodybuilder, and we have hardest training bodybuilder.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. You have to train. You have to train pretty fucking hard in order to,
Sergio put a good post up about this actually the other day.
What did he say?
And he said, at that level, everybody's all in. Everybody's training fucking hard. Everybody's taking their meals with them, doing all the shit.
So if we say
he's like, you can bust your ass off. There's something along the lines of, you can give everything and still get your ass handed to you at a show.
Yep. So best judge, I'm going to say Paul Lozon. Just because Paul said he wanted an award. So he is a pro that did judge a show this year. So, and then strongest bodybuilder, there's so many. I don't know if we can go pick anybody, because there's like James, there's that Kyle Irve guy, there's Joe Mackey. There's like a ton of fucking guys who are just super fucking strong.
Yeah, and then there's Nick. How many plates does he squat? And safety squat even. I think he did 7 plates, something like that.
Nick?
Yeah.
No, Nick does like 4 plate safety squat, 5 plate max. Nick Walker?
Yeah, he did 6 or 7 plates.
No, I'm not sure, but Nick doesn't train heavy on purpose though. Like he trains more for form than strength. So I don't think Nick goes in this category, because I've never seen him do like an 8 plate squat like James or anything.
Yeah, not as much.
Strongest bodybuilder?
James is a different animal. James is like.
But I also brought up Kyle Irve guy, and then Joe Mackey.
Who?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that Kyle? Isn't his name Kyle Irve?
Has he competed this year?
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, didn't he do a show earlier this year? Didn't he do something in the summer?
I don't know.
He did something in the summer, I thought.
I know he's strong.
How do you spell his name?
Kyle, and then IRV.
It's not coming up. Maybe he blocked me.
Do you mean the Redcon guy?
Yeah. Is he with Redcon now?
He's not a pro though, is he?
Yeah, he is. Isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he's a pro.
He's a pro.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Honestly, I thought he was an amateur.
No, he's a pro, man. IFBB pro.
Oh, he is a pro.
Kyle Irve.
Kyle
oh,
sorry. Okay, yeah, I do know him.
Kyle Curve.
Yeah,
sorry.
right. You were okay.
So here's squatting 765.
He's got to be one of the strongest kids out there, because he's young as well, right? This guy's a fucking animal.
Let's see these.
I didn't know that was his surname. Sorry, I've spoken to him. I didn't know that was his surname. I apologize.
Those are fucking deep, man. For fucking 765 for one.
Only for one, though.
Only for one, buddy. You can't. It's not impressive. Look at this 4 plate close grip bench. This guy's strong as fuck, man.
Ridiculous.
Look at the
Where did he turn pro then?
I'm not sure. Look at the depth with the 6 plates. Look at this. Fuck. That's good. That's awesome form. And the speed of it too with 6 plates.
That's what a squat should be.
Yeah, that's what it should look like.
Posted SSB squat with him with 6 plates.
What's that?
I think James just posted a SSB squat, like safety bar.
Yeah. I'm not saying he like, what's this, a front squat with like fucking 5 plates?
5 plates of 8. Yeah.
That's fucked
This
up.
dude is stupid strong. Jesus.
Yeah.
My best was 5 plates for 4.
Front squat?
Yeah.
Wow. It's impressive, man.
That's good.
Okay.
And then I didn't feel my feet after that.
I don't know. James is
So
crazy.
this dude's really strong at squatting and seems benching. I didn't see any deadlift videos.
No, he's
I
a
think he
fucking
does.
monster on a deadlift.
He does have a big
Yeah.
deadlift, yeah.
He
Yeah.
pulls like 8 plates off the floor for fun.
Yeah.
See, this is just different though. Look at the control.
Yeah. I think Kyle had the control too,
Yeah,
but
he did.
James looks, something about it looks different. But I don't know, that Kyle kid's strong, man. This is 5 plate decline bench. What do you think, Ben?
I think that Kyle is. The thing with Kyle is he does more. He tests himself more.
More strength specific stuff.
He does more like obscure stuff like the front squats. You won't see James risking doing a front squat, right?
There was a squat in the middle. Go back up.
He's 8 plate with the 8
this
plate
one.
squat he did.
Yeah, this is crazy.
See, with
It's
2
8
belts
plate,
on.
right?
When I
2
used
belts.
to
Yeah.
plates. So that's 765. Homeboy just did that for a single?
Yeah.
James does 10, I think.
Does he really?
No way. Are you serious?
He does a full set. I think he does a full set.
Wow.
Oh, okay, sorry, 2. I was
He's
way
still
off.
smoked
I
that
apologize.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about
This
the
is
2
a
belts.
this is a tough one, man. I don't want to. You can't pick the. I don't know.
Hakeem is pretty strong too.
Hey,
Olympia.
you know, Ian's no slouch.
No,
No.
there's a
And
whole
like-
bunch of fucking guys, man. That's why Ian's on there.
Yeah.
I have Ian on the list.
Hakeem,
It's hard to. I'm just gonna take that one out.
Akeem is stupid strong.
Akeem is on the list as well. It just that's
Fucking
insane.
Hadi is. Wait, you've seen Hadi? Hadi is
Yeah,
stupid
Hadi's,
strong.
what didn't he do like 3
Lunging
or 4
like
plate lunges or something like that?
Lunges, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's everything. So, is that
We
it?
did it.
We're good.
do we have questions?
You want to do some questions?
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2.
All right, let's do 2 questions.
2. Never 2.
How did you guys in the start of your career mentally deal with getting fluffy in the off season?
Mm.
Can you guys answer this while I go take a piss?
Yeah.
Personally, don't really give a shit if I'm fluffy in the off season.
Yeah, who cares? Get fat.
Yeah.
My strength goes through the fucking roof when I'm heavy.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I just feel. I also hate being heavy in the off season unless I'm in the gym, and then it's fucking good to go.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there is kind of a point of diminishing return if you get too fat.
Roman's never hit that point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Roman, how do you feel getting
never
fluffy?
crossed my mind.
Roman's like, I'm trying to get fluffy. Never happened.
I've also worked with a coach every off season. So, where I end up landing body composition wise was kind of controlled by my coach. And I just put faith in my coach. So, whatever. The body fat will come off. I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, the thing is, this is one that something I remember that someone said, I don't know who it was, but compare how hard it is to build 2 pounds of muscle to losing 2 pounds of fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want to build as much mass as you can in the off season, because gaining 10 pounds is way, way harder than losing 10 pounds of fat.
Right.
And And if you cut yourself short by trying to stay hard in the off season, then it's just gonna,
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. And I don't know, you have to push things if you want to grow. You really have to. And it I think, like you're saying, if you're trying to ride that line of staying lean and growing, I think it's just too fine of a line to navigate. And I'd rather be on the other side of it.
I have in recent times, in the older I've got, I've had that like health conscious thought process come into play. But if I'm thinking, if you take health out of it, which you can never do really, but you want to grow the most, just you have to put on that body weight. And I, like Luke and I used to say, we'd have like, everyone has that 1 year where you get the fattest you've been, but that's the year that you change your physique. That's where you like push past that plateau. And
you create that new set point with your new body weight.
Yeah. Because I remember the first bulk I ever did, I think up to like 275. Now, if I sit at 275, I feel fucking like fit and healthy. Like I feel great.
Yeah.
Whereas I remember the first time I hit it, I thought I was going to fucking fall over. Like if I walk up the stairs, I'd be done. Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty.
What's the general consensus we came to?
We like being fat.
Eat big to get big.
We like growing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Roman's never been fat, so he doesn't know.
This year is my heaviest, man. Just like you said, 290. I'm 290, and I feel horrible.
Yeah, but that's good.
Heavy. How tall are you, Roman?
That's great.
5'11".
Keep going.
5'11". Jeez.
No, hey, Roman and I weigh the same, but we really don't look the same.
I said it many times on the podcast. If you're going to break a plateau, it's going to feel like shit.
Yeah.
Nobody breaks a plateau and feels awesome. Your off season is going to be uncomfortable if you've broken any type of plateau. Because I know guys who stayed lean for the bulk of their career and they're still fucking middleweights and light heavyweights. It's like you can't. I shouldn't say you can't. Roman is a genetic freak. Roman has been lean ever since I met him, and he keeps growing. But that's a one-off. Right. Most people have to put on a little bit of body fat because.
But it's also lean for him as well, right? Because he's probably, for him, not lean right now. By our standards, we're like he's fucking peeled.
I guess the way I would put it is this. If my metabolic rate for the day is 3,000 calories to be whatever, to stay where my body fat is, I want to try and eat more than that, whether it's 200 calories more or 500 calories more, whatever it is. I want to eat more than that. So I don't want to walk that line. I don't want to be anywhere near the line.
That's exactly what I just said. I said,
"Oh, is it when I was gone?"
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah. If you're gonna ride that line, it's just too fine of a line to ride, and I'd much rather be on this side of it by a decent margin.
Yeah, because if I decided, like, let's say I decided, okay, 3,000 calories is my metabolic rate, I'm gonna fucking put it at 3,200 because I only need 200 calorie buffer.
Yeah.
Well, what if you burn more calories that day? You just wasted that whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Well, I put it at like a higher buffer. That way, if I burn more calories, if I walked around more that day, if I had a harder workout.
Also, like Roman said, it's easy for us to drop 5 pounds of body fat if we need to.
Yes.
You get to the point where like, oh, I'm fat as fuck. We'll tighten it up for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like? If you go off a pound a week, right? It's 5 weeks if you do a perfect like deficit.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try and put on 5 pounds of fucking tissue in 5 weeks.
No, but I mean
of muscle. But
Ben, you're also thinking for people that are natural. If you're on gear,
I'm not thinking for anyone that's natural. I don't think in those realms. Like I'm assuming everyone's enhanced, right?
No, I'm just saying if you're enhanced, you can go into a little bit bigger deficit and get the fat off a little quicker without burning fat, right? Or without burning muscle.
I was being conservative.
Yeah.
Still 5. Say you did it slowly. It's 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You're not putting on 5 pounds of stage weight muscle tissue in 5 fucking weeks.
I think the problem with the bodybuilding thing right now is all the classes are put into the bodybuilding category. So like men's physique, classic, and those guys stay lean year round because they don't really have to grow too much because most of them,
a lot of them can't.
That's right. They're at their weight cap, right? So these younger guys come up and they see like Chris Bumstead stays lean and like fucking these men's physique guys stay lean and they think that's the way you do it. But if you're going to be a freak, if you're going to be in the open class and you're going to put on fucking 50, 60, 70 pounds of muscle, you need the fucking calories, man. Don't try and stay lean.
I'm gonna make a debut in the open class in 2023. I'm gonna get fucking heavy. I
can't wait to see how fat you are next
put
year.
Put up pictures of.
You're gonna be my new coach. You're gonna be even fatter than Matt would.
I'm gonna coach Justin. I'm gonna coach Justin in the offseason.
Matt, I'm not fat enough. I'm going to Fouad.
It's a fucking terrible idea. Don't do it. But to your point, Fouad, put up pictures of Phil, Sean Roden, Jay Cutler, Ronnie, Marcus Rule.
Jays are the best.
That picture.
No. You know who's the best? Lee Priest is the best. Lee Priest is the best.
No, but Jay still looks like a bodybuilder. Lee just looked like a fat guy who ate a lot of KFC.
Yeah, but then how? Yeah, but Lee would get fucking inside out peeled.
This is fake, I think.
Yeah,
that's fake. Is this fake?
I don't know if it is fake.
This is fake.
This has got to be fake.
Look at that. His skin will never come back.
Look at Lee Priest. Look at Lee Priest. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He gets so fucking peeled.
But I mean, look at him. I mean, he's still lean there, but I remember pictures of Jay where he's like, this is Ronnie. Smooth, man. Smooth. I mean, he's not fat, but he's smooth.
No, he is fat. Come on.
Look at it.
He's pretty fat.
Look at Jay's face here. I love this. This is my favorite.
Yeah,
this is bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding, dude.
Dorian had some off-season pictures.
Dorian's got some good ones.
And then again, because the guy asked as a beginner.
Look at this one. I love it. Look at this. That's how you fucking eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I posted that transformation from my off season to my 2 weeks out, and you told me I wasn't fat enough.
Who said you weren't fat enough?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Dorian did. I was like, holy fuck. All right.
Dorian DM'd me and told me to get fat.
Look. So this is by no means fat, but he's smooth. Like, look at his glutes. There's nothing. His hamstrings are like, people think you have to be shredded all year round. You can't be. Like, this is definitely not fat, but it's not fucking lean either. Like, this is from the front.
Relaxed.
This is morphed though. No, but this is real though. Like, this is not lean by any means.
No lines in his legs.
No, like but that's what it takes to get to fucking this. Like, he's eating, you know?
And then especially the guy asked for a beginner, and then taking health into consideration, you want to bulk up when you are young, because that's when it's least affecting your body. You don't want to start bulking up when you're 35.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, Justin.
So you want to put on the mask. You want to.
Justin's 34 years old.
Yeah, I'm 34. Starting my bodybuilding career, guys.
Optimally, you want to do it at 21 or something like that.
Yeah. Justin also got his life together before everything else.
I tried to do that first.
We have similar preferences. The car.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes that car though.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
For those who don't know, he's got a BMW X5M.
Yep. Competition.
Oh, sorry.
2022.
You're such a car guy.
Yeah, he has to say that because it probably cost him 20 grand extra.
It did. Just for the name. Just for the name. He's never going to take it on the track.
Every time you get an oil change or something like that, it's going to be an M oil change.
Yes.
And you're going to need M brakes.
It's okay. I got out a good warranty on it.
It's worth it. It's worth it though. It's worth it. And the competition gives you the black accents and stuff.
The all black grill. Yeah, it just looks so much better. And it gives me an extra 25, 30 horse, something like that.
It is a rougher ride though, no?
It rides good, but it is. I mean, they're a driver's car. It's a stiff ride because it's just meant to fucking drive.
Yeah. Do you have it?
But you can change the setting inside, right?
So in full comfort mode, it's actually pretty smooth.
Do you have a daily, or is that your daily?
That's my daily, and then I have my truck. I have my Ram 2500.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's like my work.
I need to get a car. I was going to treat myself. I've got my.
So me and Roman like blowjobs and BMWs.
Yeah,
basically best friends.
So whenever anybody thinks of Justin, think of blowjobs and BMWs. That's what you want.
Yeah,
sure. And weed. Yeah, weed, blowjobs, and BMWs.
That's good. That's a good thing to think about.
Cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ben, when people think of you, what do you want to think about?
Well, I want them to think about bodybuilding too. Like maybe that.
We can't have everything,
a
Justin.
little bit.
All right, okay, I'll take
the real honest cheesy answer is my son. That's the real.
Come on, I knew you were gonna say that.
Come on.
It is. That's why I said the real corn.
What else? Okay, what else? Your son.
Tattooed skinny
This is
chick.
what I think of when I think of Ben. Your son, squatting in Texas. Even though you're from the UK.
The Texas thing is negotiable because I don't want to stay here. So
I don't necessarily want to be defined by my porn preference in my car.
Too late.
you are. It's your fault.
A done deal.
Blowjobs, BMWs, weed, and bodybuilding. Blowjobs, BMWs, and bodybuilding.
Any strong hand.
In my strong hand. Yeah, this one. I get asked all the time what happened to my hand. I've been telling a different story every time someone asks it.
I was gonna say you gotta come up with some wild stories.
When I think of Roman, I think of fucked up sex stuff. I don't know how to put that.
He's a fucking demon.
I think of feet. I think of shredded and hemorrhoids. That's what I think of. I think of Roman.
Great.
Even his hemorrhoids are fucking vascular and peeled.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you died and one of the boys had to marry or take care of your wife, who would you want it to be and why? Not
Roman.
Ben. Because no, maybe not. He does weird shit in bed.
How do you know?
James. No, James wouldn't take care of her at all. She would just be cooking for him the whole time. I don't know. Nobody.
No.
I'm a good husband. I'm a good husband, man. I'm a good husband.
You're a good dude. You're a very good man. I had a very deep philosophical conversation with your wife when she was tanning me. She told me all about it.
Were you naked at the time?
Yeah, I did. I took my cocksock off for the tan.
I took my cocksock off.
She refused to tan him unless
told me to take it off. She did.
Yeah, so I'm not tanning unless I see the goods.
You guys are fucked up, man.
I try and keep her on a leash, but she's a fucking pest.
She's crazy,
she's
eh?
an animal. She was rubbing every guy down in there.
Hey, she wants those tips, man.
I know.
Tips.
I was supposed to tip.
Well, not if it was shit.
I walked into a photo shoot once and my wife was oiling up Sergio, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening here?" No, well, it was because she worked at the magazine. She was actually helping the photographer. But the worst was I walked into a photo shoot once at Muscle Tech, and she was oiling up Leo Ingram. You guys remember Leo Ingram?
Yeah.
Okay. His fucking all I remember is his fucking trunks didn't hold his shit, and my wife's like oiling up his legs, and I'm like, "Get away from that!" Just get away from that. Fuck. It was like, yeah.
But why though? What's she gonna do? Why you're gonna wipe it out and just start sucking?
I just don't want it in her face.
Never know, Ben.
Like what? Get away from it in case it just slips inside.
No, that's not why. I just don't want it in her face. That's all. Just get that monster thing away from my wife.
That's gross. Yeah, Ben's wife glazed my thighs. She was actually really good, dude. She actually spent extra time tanning me and took care of me backstage. She was awesome. I really appreciate it. And she was
very
good. She's one of the best at what she does.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome. I think I've had the best color on the show, seriously. And
you did actually. You were prepped actually really good.
Yeah, it's fucking really good. Yeah, she was awesome.
Would you rather have Nick's confidence, Branch's work ethic, or Jay's determination?
Jay. I would just want to encompass as much of Jay as possible.
I think, honestly, all those three guys have all those three attributes the same.
Equally, yeah.
I agree with all of that, but let's just play along.
Okay. Then I want to be Branch.
I was going to say Branch. Okay.
He doesn't. He's like nothing can stop him. Tears his quad.
You know what I like? You know what I like about Branch? He's just very matter of fact. There's no emotion. It's like, this is what I got to eat. This is what I'm going to train. He doesn't whine a bitch or complain. And there's just nothing. And it's not like he's trying to not bitch or complain. He's just like a matter of fact kind of person.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm so jealous of it because I bitch about everything.
Remember when he fought with, not really fought, but when he put Dennis Wolf in his place at the Olympia press conference?
No.
Because Dennis said, like, yeah, man, and I didn't get the best poser award at the Arnold, and Branch got it, and then Branch is like, so what? Is it the bodybuilding show or the dance contest?
That's such a branch thing to say. But see, that's what I mean. Like that comment is such a matter of fact statement. It's just like it puts a period on it. Just like that's it.
And then he goes on and he's like, and I never complain. No matter where I place, I never complain.
I remember that part.
To the gym. Yeah. I go back to the gym. I work hard and I come back better. Yeah.
Is that the same year that Ben tried to talk shit to him?
Mm-hmm.
And he shut Ben up too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was cool.
Okay, one of the bros is getting attacked by a grizzly. All of you all have knives only. Do you all gang up on it or just leave him to get mauled?
Well, we're all gonna.
There's like 9 of us. There's like 9 of us.
Which bro? First of all, like, because we might be able to spare somebody.
Paul.
Oh,
I gotta help Paul, man. I can't let Paul die.
No, he's old. No, Paul's old though, so he's like, there's not that much life. There's not as much life to save.
Yeah, but then I got to take care of his kids, and I'm not ready for
that. I don't.
So Paul gets attacked.
Yeah.
Is he stoned at that point?
Yeah,
he's always stoned.
Okay.
Why? What's
okay,
the next
fine. Let's say Paul gets attacked. Do we help?
We have to. If we're all there, if we are all happen to be there, then we would probably we gotta help.
I mean, I would help.
You gotta help. If there's 9 of us with knives, we gotta take.
I'd wait and see how Fouad got on first.
We just don't play dead.
I'm right behind you.
But we would probably we would have to attack it from when it tries to eat Paul. We would have to attack it from behind.
Yeah, Paul's losing a leg or an arm.
He's going to have to take some kind of fucking beating
because we're gonna powwow and get a game plan, figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not going near the bear until I'm not going near it until
have a huddle.
Until one of his limbs is fully in the bear's mouth.
Yeah, then we'll get it. Hey, Justin, we're all gonna. He starts getting eat. We all sit around and have a meeting first. So we're gonna
figure this out.
Yeah.
No, would you really though? Think about it. Actually try and pretend that's happening. Would you fucking jump in or not?
How big of a knife have I got?
Do you have the same knife Rambo has?
Yes.
3.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah. So everybody jumps in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
I'm jumping in, man.
I would definitely have to jump in. I couldn't just watch my buddy get fucking fucked up. We would probably all get fucked up. Or at least 2 of us would get fucked up before the bear fucked off.
I think we kill the bear. I think 9 of us, is there? 9 of us?
I don't think you kill the bear.
9 of us with blades like this, I think we kill the bear.
Oh, like this.
No, this is the Rambo knife.
Okay, let's be realistic. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nah, I'm not going in with a fucking stiletto.
It's the one that goes in.
Yeah.
No, let's be realistic. Nobody carries around a Rambo knife. It's a regular like hunting knife. What are they, like this big?
But nobody gets attacked by a grizzly bear.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Grizzly bear.
Yes, they
all right,
do.
so on the off chance that we're all in Canada in the wild, I'm bringing a fucking knife this long now.
Okay.
Right?
It's a sword, man.
Me
too.
A sword is a big knife, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going on Amazon ordering one right now.
I think we'd probably all run and scream and cry.
I don't think so.
Fucking terrifying.
I think you're.
Was that The Revenant? That the one with
The Revenant, yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That scene.
I'm trying not to be hardcore, right, and be like, yeah, I'd probably run and shit my pants, but
if it's I get you.
I couldn't watch one of my friends get fucking killed and not do anything.
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty.
Think about we had 10 people at that point. 10.
Yeah. So how many? If you're just watching on your own,
I got a better question. Out of the 10, let's
you got Jamie Joe Howe in there as well. Right? He's got the range.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's say there's 10 of us. Who do you think goes last?
Nick.
We're sending Guy in first.
Guy would go in first.
I would go first.
Guy's a fucking sensitive motherfucker. He would jump in first.
Yeah.
I would probably be right behind Guy.
Nick is gonna be like, where you guys going?
Nick's like,
what's happening?
I gotta train. Sorry, I can't.
Let me finish my meal.
Okay, let's do one or two more. Would you rather? No. Wait, maybe. Would you rather be paralyzed from your neck to waist, or your waist down?
Neck to waist.
Really?
I'm thinking neck to waist also.
I would rather have arms than legs.
Yeah,
I'd rather have my dick.
Yeah, but my dick works too. Yeah.
You're gonna have arms, but you can't fuck. I'd rather fuck with no arms than not fuck at all.
I think the dick is out of the discussion.
Part of your. It's part of
It
No,
goes both ways.
the
Let's
waistline. It's waistline up
It's
or
waist
down.
down, man. It includes your dick. Roman?
It's tough.
Sounds tough.
Dick's a big one, man. I'm not losing my dick. I'm not doing it.
This is really tough.
It's not tough. It's not tough.
For you,
So
it's definitely not tough.
if your legs work, but your upper body doesn't, it's not like you could just go walking around. You don't have your fucking legs.
What do you mean?
Right? I mean, if your upper body's paralyzed, you think you could just walk around and
Yeah.
what are you gonna get a brace and hold yourself up
Yeah.
and walk?
Yeah.
Oh, you're mean because your spine doesn't work either, so you'd be like bent
No,
down.
you'll have a contraption that holds.
No, you'll have like a splint.
Yeah.
Like if your
A
waist
race.
is if your waist is paralyzed, you'd be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you still function and wave high and have a drink of water.
Waving is not high on my list of things to do.
Or you can
Ben,
But-
Ben doesn't want to say hi to anybody.
I can live without waving at someone.
You know,
I want to fuck.
eating and drinking.
yeah, you can
And-
it's fucking yeah.
My wife will feed me
Yes.
because I have no arms.
Yeah, cool. You can, kick the door open, but then your wife has to spoon feed you.
I can kick
I'm
the
with
door
Justin.
open and then fuck my wife and then say, and then after I can be like, hey, was that good? She's like, yeah, I'm so glad you still can use your cock. I'm like, cool, maybe some dinner and then feed it to me. Cool.
Yeah, Ben's right. That all makes sense.
No, I'm with Justin.
Yeah.
You're gonna open the door and then finger bang your wife. That's it. That's it. You're gonna finger bang and eat her box and you're done.
I think so.
Oh wow, Roman's letting go of the.
Apparently a massive leak in my fucking gym.
Thank God this is never going to happen.
You got to go, Justin.
No, it's fine. I'm just having her shut off the main water, but that's why I'm texting and
It's
trying
okay. All right, we'll do one more.
Shut off
How
the
many-
main water.
How many times have you farted on a date, and have you farted in the car before your girl got in the car?
I fart all the time. And I'm
On
never
a date.
I'm not really concerned. It's
I hope
pretty-
I want the bodybuilding guy, the bodybuilding balls guy, just clip that one
Fuck all the time.
soundbite.
I mean, do you guys fart on, I don't know, first date might be a little much, but you usually
Well-
have some indication on whether or not it's going to be a heater or if it's just going to.
Dude, I've been with my wife for 15 years, and I still don't fart in front of her.
That's silly.
I do.
Unless it's silent, I know it's not going to smell.
Why?
Yeah. I don't fart in front of Denise.
Yeah,
Never heard it.
I don't want to make my wife smell my fucking ass, and then I got to bang her after. It's fucking not. It's gross.
Maybe it's disrespectful. Maybe I need to grow up.
Yeah.
Farts are funny. You just fart and giggle.
I think more people fart in front of their wives than don't.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I do.
I fart.
I definitely do.
Roman, I think you fart.
No shit, Rob.
Roman,
I'm
you
surprised
probably.
if Roman didn't.
Roman probably
honestly,
farts during sex.
how long have you guys been together?
15 years.
There's-
So you've been holding your farts and being uncomfortable for 15 fucking years?
Not uncomfortable.
Oh, yes, you are. If you have to fart and you're holding it, that's uncomfortable.
If I'm uncomfortable, I fart. I don't like sit there and like it's not like the first
Hey,
date.
But you get up and
Roman, have you got a picture of you and her
Yeah.
above the bed?
Yes.
Banging above the bed.
Yeah.
You have a picture of you and your wife banging above your bed?
No, not begging.
No.
Oh,
Roman,
That same picture is on her Instagram. So it's clean.
it's
What
a PG picture.
Mission: walk into the grocery store and pick up 3 items. Your goal is to get the weirdest reaction out of the cashier. What 3 items do you grab?
Definitely an aubergine, Vaseline, or an eggplant. You call it an eggplant, right? Eggplant, Vaseline,
cream,
and a head torch. You know
A kielbasa, some Vaseline.
A what?
A kielbasa.
What's that?
It's like a big sausage.
Oh, okay.
The kielbasa, some Vaseline. I need one more.
Vaseline's on there every time, right? Vaseline's got.
It has to be on there. Actually, I'll make it just KY jelly. It's better.
Yeah.
A shovel, tarp, and duct tape.
I was thinking the same thing, something like that, like a hacksaw, a tank of gasoline,
and a bunch of bleach.
Roman, you're so
Yeah.
What blows my mind is I never knew this. You guys obviously are aware. I went into Walmart for the first time, and you can buy a shotgun in fucking Walmart, but you can't buy a bottle of vodka.
Can you buy bullets at Walmart too? You can buy a shotgun and bullets?
Only limited amount, right?
Yeah, I think you can buy everything.
Yeah, you can buy everything. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you can't buy hard liquor. Where you go to the supermarket in the UK.
But that's probably a good thing,
guns.
because if you can go there,
though, like
you don't want to go
Oregon
there.
can't, but California you can buy.
That's actually a good thing, Ben. You don't want people buying hard liquor and guns in the same place.
No, I agree. What I think is, don't sell the fucking gun. You're a supermarket, sell the liquor.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So I can go into Walmart and buy an assault rifle.
Yes.
Or just okay.
They're on the rack. They got them in the display cabinets. Yeah.
Not in Canada, you can't, but in the US, you can.
In Texas, you fucking sure as shit can.
Speaking of guns, my wife got me my gun license course for Christmas.
Nice.
I'm going to get all 3 licenses that you have to have in Canada, so I can start buying.
Wait, hang on. What else did she get you for Christmas? You told me earlier you got an MMA thing, right?
She got me.
Your wife is trying to turn you into John Wick.
She's trying.
I seen all those pictures. That was a really cool gift.
So she got me a whole bunch of photos framed of like me and all the boys, and me and John, and me and Luke, and just my family and all that shit. And she got me the 3 licenses I need for my gun training. And then she got me 8 months at an MMA club that I can start whenever I'm ready, because I want to do MMA.
She's trying to turn you into John Wick.
She's trying to turn me into a badass. She's like,
he wants to feel protected. He's downsizing, so now he's not going to be huge.
Yeah. So I have to learn how to fight now.
Yeah.
No, I need a physical outlet, since I'm not going to be a crazy bodybuilding guy. I want to kind of learn a new skill.
Yeah. You're still going to train.
Oh, of course. I'm still going to train, but I'm going to be a lot smaller, and I want to just learn. I just want to learn something new. I'm like, why not?
A lot smaller. What are you thinking?
230, 240.
That's still
pretty fun. I know it's bigger than a normal guy, but it's funny. I was just talking to my brother. We were talking about off-roading my truck, because he goes off-roading in his 4-wheeler and shit. I was like, I just want to do more stuff now that I'm retired, because I'm like, for 20 years, I've done nothing. Like literally nothing. I've been like eating and training, and I've missed out on like all this cool shit.
Yeah.
So now I want to do the MMA thing. I want to buy some guns. I want to fucking buy a motorcycle. I want to do all the
go skiing in Aspen.
I want to go. I used to ski before bodybuilding. And I can't.
Skiing terrifies.
Yeah. I mean, I snowboard, but same thing. I haven't gone snowboarding in a few years, and now I'm like, brother asked me if I want to go snowboard. I'm like, no, dude,
you can't. Yeah. Why does skiing terrify you, Ben?
Because I went to a private school, and all my friends would go skiing as kids. And after every like winter, they'd come back somewhere, wherever they went. They'd come back, one of them be in a wheelchair with a broken leg or broken this, broken that. Every fucking time. And I'm like, I'm way too big. I don't bounce. You know, I'll just hit the floor and something's gonna rip.
I like to break my leg. That's something.
I've done it a couple times already. Yeah.
I've done it a few times.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to do different shit now that my.
It's a fucking wonderful opportunity to branch out and be normal again. Yeah.
What'd you guys get for Christmas? Anything good? Ben?
Honestly, the Christmas spirit was so dead from my prep. I mean, I got back from my show on the 23rd.
You guys didn't buy each other anything?
No, like I got her a pair of Jordans, and she got me some shoes, and it was like we didn't really do anything. My folks got us some stuff.
Yeah, I like that better, man. I went crazy. Dude, December drained my bank account.
Yeah, I told her I don't want anything that I have or anything that I want, I already have. And anything you get me is just going to be in the way. Just don't like.
I told that. I
told my parents I have the gifts you gave me last year still in my garage because I don't need the shit.
I said that this summer, but she's going to buy me something anyway. So I went out and did the same. Like she doesn't listen to me.
Yeah, it's tough.
I got Dyson
coffee mugs and some wine glasses, and then like a cast iron pot, like stuff like that. I'll use.
Ben, did you say you got a Dyson?
I got a Dyson tower fan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a vacuum. I was like,
I did. I
bought a
vacuum, like a Shark mini vacuum.
You got a Dyson fan, like the fucking one with no fan. You put your hand in it and shit.
The big round, like
yeah.
I haven't because I have to sleep with like we have the ceiling fan. I have to have that on all the time.
Yeah.
I can't sleep without being cold, so she bought me that because it's silent as well. I mean, nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Roman, did you get anything good?
Yeah.
What?
A couple things.
Sexual stuff, probably.
No.
Anal beads.
No. I'm giving the sexual stuff.
What'd you buy her? Anal beads, as Ben would say.
What's that?
You don't know what anal beads are?
What?
Maybe I just don't know the English word.
Look, Pornhub and watch.
Well, I mean, you can figure out what an anal bead is, right?
It's a bead that goes in your anal.
You just pop them out one at a time.
Bead that goes in your anal.
There you go.
That's an anal bead.
Oh, why is there a dude? Why are there dudes?
That's
what
a
the
good
fuck
one.
is? Oh, fuck.
I'm just showing you what an anal bead is. That's an anal bead.
Hooking you up. Turn you on some game, dude.
They look like this.
No.
Or if you're like this guy, they look like this.
Oh, jeez.
That one looks fun.
They're pretty. They're serious.
Look how interested Roman is. His face got like 5 feet closer to the camera. You've never seen anal beads before, Roman?
I didn't. I have seen them, but I didn't know that it was called that.
Oh, you didn't know the name? Okay.
What do they call those in Germany?
I don't even know.
Anal beads.
I don't even know.
They're so accepted. They just don't have a name. They're just given. They're in the bed all the time. They're just there.
Hey, wie heißen diese Ketten, die man sich in den Arsch schiebt für Sex? Das sind so wie so Perlenketten sehen die aus.
He's asking her what anal beads are.
Wait a second. Be quiet. What? Oh, over here it's called, if translated, it's just anal chain.
Oh, okay. That sounds better.
Anal chains. That's classier.
Yeah, it's classier.
Got a ring to it.
Classier.
and then me and the wife used our anal chain.
Yeah, that's right. I bought my wife an anal chain. It sounds better than anal beads.
Yeah, it sounds like has a nice pendant.
Yeah, but you buy little charms that you put on it.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Thanks for coming on, man. We'll
this is fun.
Talk to you guys again soon, okay?
I'm so down.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.